Good morning, guys. Roseann White here. Happy Sunday morning. Are you ready for a seated belly fat burning workout? 'Tis the season to be jolly, ho, 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 with all those Santa Claus cookies, right? And I thought this would be a great time for us to find some ways to work out that don't require us getting outside. It might be cold where you're at. I know there's a lot of snow back east. I know Debbie was dealing with some pretty tough weather conditions last weekend, but right in the comfort of your own home, on a chair, on your vibration platform, I've got a workout for you that I think you'll enjoy. And you can do this every day. It's going to be approximately 20 minutes or so, but know that you can break it down and do 10 and 10, whatever works for you. If you are brand new to vibration platform training, welcome. We always suggest that you start out with just a few minutes on your plate. However, if you find that you can go longer, great. But we know this, when I'm doing this training, you're not actually, there's many times your feet will be off the platform, so that doesn't count as time on the platform. But, pace yourself. Again, if you're new, take it easy. The pace of this workout is the pace you want. I might be going slower sometimes because I want to really emphasize alignment. You may want to go a little faster, but if you've caught any of my previous recordings or lives, quality movement is key for optimal results. I generally, in this workout, we're going to do about a minute of each exercise. The first 15 seconds, I'm going to talk you through it. And then the next 45 seconds, we're going to go into the work. But pause if you need to. Listen to your body, honor your body. Take care of your amazing machine. So I just want to check a few things. And while I'm checking, please type in the chat, say hello. I want to make sure I'm on. Yep, I'm there, I'm good. And let me just see if I can share this link to our VIP page, hopefully. Yep, I see. Join me. Hold on a second, guys. And let me just see if I can share this link to our VIP. Great, okay, that's enough of that. I've got my Hydrolyte water. I just charged it up, so I'm going to take a few sips of that and then get ready to go. I've got a timer set. Put some music on. I don't play with music here, but put some music on so you can enjoy the workout. And eventually, you don't even need to listen to me. You can just watch me and enjoy your tunes. So let's get the chat box going. I'll try to chat with you. We don't always get all the chats because they're being, this is recorded on the business page, so I might not get all the chats from you if you're on the VIP page, but I will answer you later on. So, don't have a vibration platform yet because you ordered it on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. You still can do this workout. You don't need it, but there's going to be an added benefit of more circulation. There's no excuse not to join me right now. So let's get going. Let me start my timer. And my platform, I'm going to have it on oscillate and lateral, but you can have, if you have the Rumblex Pro, you can do anything really you want with it. Whatever you, if you want to do P1, 2, or 3, you're welcome to do that as well. And as always, we love to say any platform you have is the perfect platform for you. So, there we go. And my speed is at about 40 on this. I'm going to start with a couple warm-up moves for you, and then we're going to go into the work. I will post this workout on the VIP page, so if you're a member, you'll have the actual exercise lineup, but this workout is actually recorded and will be on YouTube eventually for you to enjoy. Like I said, every day you got 15, 20 minutes you can move with me. Okay, so let's start. Sit up nice and tall. Find your sitting bones. You can feel them. They're these little kind of bony structures there. You want to sit up tall, hands behind the head, pull the chin in. Take a few breaths and just find neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Feet in line with knees, knees in line with hips. And we're just going to kind of hang out here and press our feet into the platform. And take a breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Do that again. Breathe in. Open up. And this time you can breathe out like you're blowing through a straw. So use that breath. I call that our Pilates breath. Get all that air out. We're going to start with alternating forward pushes. So this is just going to be about 30 seconds. I'm not rotating my shoulders yet. I'm just pushing out from the armpits, pushing out as if you're pushing a chair away or pushing a car. You're just pressing forward and getting some of our shoulder and elbows joints warmed up. It's alternating push forward. That's all this is. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll do this for about another 15 seconds, focusing on pressing into all 10 toes and your heels, lifting the crown of the head to the sky, keeping the navel pulled in and up. From here, we'll cross punch over. Now I'm rotating. I'm actually thinking one thumb is touching my shoulders. I cross over my center line. Exhale, inhale. You can turn your head if you'd like to add cervical rotation in there, or you can look forward. And again, just about 30 seconds or so of this. Shoulders down. Get that full reach. Extend, protract, retract. That's your shoulder blades, moving around in the back of your ribs. The next warm-up move we'll do, I call airplane arms. And it's very similar to this, but we're going to increase the lever, which means we increase our heart rate. That's when we kick up our metabolism and start going into our fat-burning areas, arms out. Look forward, reach, and reach. So try to keep your arms even. Like if you had a pole, you're holding a pole or a rope. I'm not moving my hips. That's the secret of getting the abdominals, the obliques, to fire up, as well as the back muscles. You can probably feel them. I sure do in my back. You can look right, look left, or look straight ahead, but make sure you're not in your neck. Drop your shoulders down. Think as if you're pushing down onto a table as you rotate through these airplane arms. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's just roll your shoulders out. Okay, ready to start our routine. We've got 15 different exercises. So as I mentioned, I'm going to talk about them for about 15 seconds. You can watch me, and then you can dive in for the next 45. Give me about 30 more seconds here. Nod your chin, lift your chin, drop your head side to side. Get things kind of warmed up. Whatever feels good for you. You can roll forward, drop your head, roll back, lift your chest, and then release. I'm going to grab some of my water. The first 10-15 minutes is when you want to drink this to get the benefits of the hydrogen and alkaline in the water. Okay, overhead arms with knees up. Neutral pelvis. That means my pelvis is not rocking. Arms to the sky or behind your head. Knee up, knee up. So I'm going to talk to you about this a little bit. Oh, I just shut my machine off. Let me turn it back on. Operator error here. I'm just going to go into a program. So I'm pulling from my lower abdominals. You should feel this. You will feel hip flexors too on this, folks, but I want you to think lower abdominals. If your arms don't like reaching up, keep your chin pulled in, and I'm pressing my head into my hands, and I'm keeping my chest lifted. I'm focusing on engaging my lower belly muscles here. Just that. Okay, so we're going to keep going into this move for another 10 seconds. Feel lower abs. Now, this starts off kind of an easy workout, but let me tell you, it will get intense, so stay with me. Now, my feet stay planted. Core is braced, meaning my whole upper body, and it's called running man arms. So imagine here in the desert of Arizona, we have javelina. They're funky looking pigs that they're pretty mean and aggressive. And I always think like I'm gonna run away from the javelina, but maybe it's an angry dog or a bear in the woods, but I want you to run, run, run. Keep pushing into all 4 corners of your feet and make those arms move. This one is quick. I'm not turning my shoulders, I'm just pumping my arms. Breathing in, breathing out. Pulling the belly in and sitting tall on your chair. The crown of your head is reaching to the sky like someone's pulling you up off your seat. Press into your feet and feel your glutes. Feel your quads. Feel all your leg muscles contracting. We've got relax. Third exercise. It's called jumping jack arms with alternating knee ups. You're going to C-curve your spine on this, meaning as you bring a knee, tap underneath, you round through the lower back. Now join me with this here. You can go fast if you want. If this works for you to go fast, or you can go slow and controlled. You know me, I like it controlled. I'm tapping up and down. My platform, I'm in P1 program here just because I shut myself off. But I want to push into the platform with the foot that's on there as I exhale and crunch. Big moves in the arms, gets the blood flowing, gets the heart rate pumping. You've got 8 seconds. This is our third exercise. Jumping jack arms with alternating knee ups. And rest. Now, we're going to go into some upper body rotation with alternating toe taps. Arms wide, take a breath in. Here's what it looks like. I come over, I lean forward, and I tap my toes upright. Exhale, join me, reach wide, then tap your big toe. And exhale. Push into the both feet. One's gonna feel lighter on the platform, but you wanna engage both heels into the platform. Find your neutral spine, then rotate from there. Neutral and rotate. Breathe in, breathe out. You're looking over your shoulder maybe, or you're looking down at your toes, but keep your chin pulled in. Ooh, my platform's really rocking and rolling right now. Big breaths, guys. One more on this side and you're done with this exercise. Okay, from here, we are in side bend reaches to the floor. Parallel your feet, hands behind the head to start, and we're just side bending. Go slow to feel. The language of your core is feeling. If you like this and you want to add a little bit more aerobics in it, meaning you want more oxygen uptake, swing those arms, reach. I'm pushing, if my right arm's up, I'm pushing to my right foot to really engage through all my muscles. I want actually both feet to be pressing down. Obliques are working, I'm stretching. Imagine your back is against a wall. You don't want your head to come forward. Big, sweeping moves for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so next one, sitting side crunches, elbow to knee. Okay, so we're gonna go elbow to knee and pick up the other knee. So I'm gonna do like crunch. Is that what I wanna do? Yeah, I wanna crunch. There it is, elbow to knee. Let's do 30 seconds on this side. It'll make it easier for both of us. Crunch. You can pick up that knee, big crunch. 30 seconds on this side, and we'll do 30 seconds on the other side. We're in 15 seconds here. Always lengthen and then flex. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Kind of lost myself there for a second. Okay, in 5 more seconds, we're gonna switch sides. And now, hand behind the head, hold behind your knee and crunch. Tap the platform and crunch. Exhale, inhale. I can feel my body temperature coming up here, getting warm, getting the metabolism to kick in, heating things up. We're gonna go for 15 more seconds, guys. Pull up. It's a good assisted crunch here. You've got 5 seconds left. Keep pushing down into the platform foot while the other one comes up and release. Okie doke. I kind of like this one. This reminds me of, well, actually, we'll do this one for step out. So hold behind your seat, C curve. Step out, step in, tuck. Out, in, tuck. Out, in, tuck. So I am using my hands to support my body so I don't fall back. Okay, this one could be a little more intense. Think about bringing your knees to your chest. Each time, we're working abduction, adduction, then flexion. So we're getting the hips involved here. You've got 30 more seconds. Stay with me. This one is a tough one, but you can do it. Take your time with it. Go slow and controlled, or if you want to go quick, it's a lot more work, right? And here's your last one, and release. Okay, this is my fun one. This reminds me of being a little kid. Remember this? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes? Okay, we're gonna press up, hit the shoulders, tap the knees, tap the toes. Reach overhead, tap the shoulders, tap the knees, tap the toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Reach, and then flex. I've got my feet together on this one. I've got a very narrow base of support. Like you're squeezing a sponge between your knees here. Reach, and then flex. Push into the platform. Can your hands touch the platform? That's a good question, huh? Maybe fingertips. Pulling the belly in to come up and over the thighs. 5 more seconds, guys, for head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And release. Awesome. Now the next one is going to be a little different. We're going to single punch forward each side, bring the feet, knuckles together, and tap the knee. Tap the knee. Punch, punch, tap, tap. Punch, punch, tap, tap. Punch, punch, tap, tap. So I'm punching, punching. Punch, punch, forward, tap, tap. Jab, jab. Not doing an uppercut yet. I'm going straight forward. Forward, forward, knee, knee. Reach, reach, flex, flex. 15 seconds. Goes by quick. Last one. And release. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and walk our feet wide as your platform will allow you. We're going to lean forward and we're going to uppercut. This is all this is. I'm going to look down at the floor as I rotate. Punch up. You can go fast on this one, keeping a lengthening the spine. Think flat back posture, push your tailbone back. Big rotational moves. Getting the heart rate up on this one. It's very aerobic as we go quicker. Big breaths. Blow it out like you're blowing out all those birthday candles. I got lots of them to blow out each time, every year. Doesn't get less, it's more. 15 seconds to go. 10. Oh, you hear me huffing and puffing. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Hoo-hoo! My platform just shut off, so let me go ahead and put on P2 program here for me. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. Why don't you join me with that? We've got 4 more exercises. A little commercial break here. Okay. So now we're going to go into a different move here. I want you to hold on to the chair, okay? All we're going to do is, I did this out before in knee ups, so now I'm just going to go hold the chair and in, out. This is all we're doing. Keeping the knees together, and I'm just doing a simple crunch up and down. This is big spinal flexion. Keep your chin pulled in. You're on the back of your sitting bones. If you find your hip flexors are fatiguing, it's probably because you're not using your abs. So pull the ribs down. right here. Make that connection. Making the belly press back. 30 seconds to go on this. Oh, these are heavy. Your legs weigh the most in your body. 15 seconds. Last 10. I know I'm feeling it in the hip flexors as well. This is a lot of weight to carry up. Last 5. And release. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go back to sit up nice and tall. Hands behind the head. I'm just gonna have you rotate right, rotate left, and stay in neutral, okay? Find that position first. Now, unlike the last one, the knees are not gonna come up that high. We're gonna lift up, but I want ab contraction. So I'm not lifting that high. I'm pulling belly in. So stay with me on this one. It's not a big move. You can twist and hold, but it's all lower abs. It's so almost in a way subtle. I'm really trying to pull the belly in, push the tailbone back, drop the shoulders down, keep my spine nice and long as I take this nice little twist. So this is called the knee raise neutral. Now I'm going to go to another kind of pretty intense one in 10 seconds here, so stay with me. In 5, belly's pulling and thighs pulling into socket. Okay, relax your shoulders. So we all heard of Russian twist, or maybe you haven't. I'm going to give you a modification. C-curve back, point your toes. So keep that C-curve, and you're going to tap and tap. So I'm rotating, tapping my hip now. If this feels good, stay here. Otherwise, you can bring a knee up and over and over. Now, if you want a little bit more and you're up for it, you can lift both knees up and tap. A little harder for sure, because I don't have anything to hold on to. I have to balance on my sitting bones, and I cross over. I'm bringing my hands to the opposite hip. 30 seconds more. Again, you could do that little crossover tap. Rolling back into your spine. Or you can keep your toes there and just keep the C-curve. This one's hard enough as it is. Last 10 seconds. Feel your abs burning? I do. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on up. All right, guys. One more exercise. Now this one is going to be like the grand finale. It's the frog leg lift. I've had you leaning back. You should be comfortable with that. I've got about a fist distance behind my butt so I can roll back. I'm going to bring my heels together, maybe my feet. It depends how it works for you. Heels together or feet together. I want to tuck the chin and I'm going to lift up and down. Now I don't want to arch my back coming up. I want to keep that curve. Frog it up. And exhale. You can always tap, tap, right? Tap, tap, or not. And exhale. Elbows are bent. It's a big C curve in the spine. I've got inner thighs working, a little less hip flexors here. And if you want to do one at a time, you're certainly welcome to do that. That might work just as well for you today because it's going to be obliques, just alternating. Stay with me, though, for the next 20 seconds. That's all I'm asking for. And use that breath each time, guys. Last 10. Are you with me? 5 more. Again, you can break anytime you want. And last one and done. 15 exercises. You just completed them with me. Now let's stretch. I'm going to sit on one side of my chair. I'm taking my left foot back as far as I can. So it looks like this. I'm really far back as far as I can. I did work a lot of hip flexor, no doubt. So let's stretch it out. Push into your platform foot. Take your hand behind your head, other hand on your thigh. And just breathe into that. There's a big arch. Spine is an extension. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Let's stay here for a good 10-15 seconds more. Push the head back into the hand, stretching through the armpits. So a lot of people, I see it all the time on our pages, are always asking about what are good exercises for lymph movement. Well, these are like giant exercises for that. We moved a lot of lymph because we worked through the armpits and the hips and the back of the knees. That's where a lot of our lymph glands live. So you have definitely pumped a lot of lymph today. And that means you're moving a lot of toxins through your body. Okay, let me grab another sip of water before I go further. Same thing, other side. I'm just showing you on the side what it looks like, but you can be right here in the middle of your platform. I kind of like it on the side. I just shut my platform off. It happens. Don't get frustrated by it. It only takes a few seconds to put it back on. So don't let that freak you out. Okay, so I'm on my toes. I'm pushing back. So I'm trying to straighten this leg. And this is my bionic hip. It's almost 1 year old. So it's a lot tighter always. So I'm going to give it a little more love, a lot of gratitude that I have a brand new bionic hip. So I'm pushing my hip forward to just give it a little more coaxing forward. Once I feel that release, and I am, push into your big toe mound. That'll help. Pull the belly in. Now hand behind the head, and then push the head back. I'm not lifting my chin. If I take a fist, I have my fist under my chin, so my cervical spine is not compromised here. But I feel that big stretch down the armpit, down the lats, in my obliques. I'm getting my QLs to contract a bit. Belly is in. I'm pushing into the platform leg. Breathing in and out. Nice slow breaths. Just a few more seconds here. Oh, look at my leg just straightened out now. I didn't want to, but now it finally let go. See, it just takes a while. You just got to give time. Give those that tight tissue of yours time to let go. It wants to, okay? A quick stretch just doesn't always cut it for us. All right, so from here, let's go ahead feet wide. We're going to take a big stretch up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle. Arms reach to the thighs. Tuck your chin. Flex all the way over, drop your head, shake it out. My hands are on my feet. My shoulders are shaking. My thighs are shaking. I'm going to take a breath here. My back is releasing. Hands on the knees. Tuck the chin, roll up. Take your hands behind your seat. Lift the collarbones, pull the chin in. You're in neutral pelvis now. Now my seat is a little bit higher than my knees. That means my hip flexors aren't working 100%. I'm going to reach out, one arm up, one arm down, lengthen and lengthen. Both arms up, drop the shoulders, push the hands wide like you're pushing the walls away from you. Press the hands to the ground, lift the heart, lift the corners of your mouth. Take a big breath in. A long breath out, and you are done. So I started at 8, it's 8:29, and I did a little chatting, so know that this workout is really a couple minute warm up, 15 minutes of work, couple minutes of stretch, and you're out of here. And I didn't even check to see what my heart rate was doing, but I knew it was pumping. In your aerobic zone, you are not huffing and puffing, but you are working with oxygen. Oxygen helps to burn fat. So we want to keep you moving and grooving so you can enjoy all those little holiday cookies like I did last night at our neighborhood party. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Please let me know if you have questions, comments, concerns. I will answer every one of your comments. If you have any specific things you don't want to reach out to the public, private message me. I'm happy to talk to you personally. I try to hit every one of you guys. Next week, We're going to do a belly fat burning workout standing on your platform. Oh, Donna, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad you liked the workout. It was fun, right? I mean, we're just moving around and a lot of good core work while we're getting the lymph to move. So thank you so much. You guys, I love working out with you guys. I hope you love the workouts I give to you. We're going to keep you moving through the holidays, okay? While all your great Black Fridays deals arrive, we'll show you how to use them. Amber, Deb, and I are here to serve you, as well as all the other people from the Lifepro family. And again, happy belated birthday to Joel. We said a birthday to him. One of our co-founders had another birthday. He's 39 again, like me. So, bye guys. Have a great day. Enjoy it wherever you're at. Thanks for joining me.